Hey y'all.
Hey everybody.
Welcome back to another episode.
Yes.
Random Convos.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode.
Right.
You guys know typically Cody and I start with new music. We both agreed we didn't really have any new music this past week, or you did?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's your new music then?
Doechii dropped a new song.
Okay.
I got my phone on me. Okay.
I'll look up the song, but describe
what it is. I'm sorry. Basically, is that she did the same. It's a really catchy song. I actually like it because
what it is featuring Kodak Black.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Of course I listened to it, and if a lot of y'all may not know this, I'm not a huge big Kodak Black fan.
Okay.
Nothing against them. It's just everybody has a favorite. Everybody just like, okay, that person.
You're not into his sound.
No, his sound never bothered me. I don't know. Maybe it's something about him necessarily that I'm just not just gun ho, But I can see why the young dudes, like they look up to the Kodaks and Lil Uzis and Futures and all those guys. They cool. They got a lane. They got an audience. That's good. His verse was not something that I was like, yeah. Like the song sounds good, and then I was like, damn,
So you sounds like you wish you wasn't even on the song.
But here's the thing.
Until
I found out that she actually, that same day, I was like, dang, I would add it to my phone, but I don't like his verse, and I just don't want to like listen to her song and skip past the verse or whatever like that. She actually came out with an EP version of, so she did, that one was like number one, then it was a solo version, that's when I have my phone. Then it's a sped up version and a slow version, then a sped up version with him and a slow version with. Basically, the one I like is the solo version. So I would say that's the song that I listened to that I was like, yeah, I can rock with it. Yeah.
Is that it?
That's really it. I mean, I can't think of any other ones right now, but that's the one that comes to mind. If the other ones come up, we can just discuss them in the next episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, y'all, these topics are some things that Cody and I had discussed over the past week and a half or whatever that we want to talk about.
Right.
So the first one is, I don't even know how the conversation came about, but we were talking about rapper names, right?
I got
and
it.
how, thank goodness certain rappers changed their original rap names.
Or their early like drug name or something like that. So I'll explain how we got here. So what happened?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I got you. So what happened was that someone put on Twitter that Future was in the Bubba Sparks Miss New Booty video. Like he was in one of the scenes, and someone did screenshots and show Future. Now, of course, people in the comments, like the OGs and maybe the OGs from Atlanta or whoever, was like, "Oh, that's not Future, that's Meathead." And I'm like, wait, what? So I wasn't too sure what was going on. I texted my cousin, who is a reliable source, because they was talking about Dungeon Family, like Bubba Sparks and Big Boy and Killer Mike and all them, in that particular thing. But they were also the Dungeon Family Outcasts and Sleepy Brown. You guys are familiar with their work one way or another. But Future was one of the people that was in there.
But his name at the time.
At the time, Meathead. Right.
Now, Cody and I have had this long-standing joke when it comes to Future.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you what it is. So, if you guys remember back a few years ago when Future and Sierra were dating, right? Mm-hmm. And she had that hit song, Body Party.
Thank you. I was like...
she had a hit song, Body Party. Yeah. And if you guys know, I think Future had a verse on it. He didn't? He was just
No, he was just he was in the background.
Okay, so I'll take it back. So he ain't got a verse.
He's in the video.
I don't know if you guys ever saw the video. Most people did, because that's what made the song blow up even more. Mm-hmm. But in that video, y'all, him and Sierra are talking, and he's like,
"Don't call me the Future for no reason.
You named yourself Future. No one's going to say that nigga's name is Future."
I can see it. The Future.
Right. So, learning that, what I learned this past weekend, or this past week, it all came full circle because thank goodness this nigga did change his name to Future.
Right.
Because nobody wants to hear a drug dealer named Meathead. And even so, if I was buying drugs, I'm not going to no dealer named Meathead. And then, another rapper we talked about,
This one, y'all
Chainz.
y'all should know this one. It's
so
pretty,
if you guys remember, or if you don't know, Chainz, the name rapper, that was not his original name. His original name was actually was Titty Boy.
Yeah.
And if you guys know the Duffel Bag Boy song with Lil Wayne and Titty Boy, which was 2 Chainz.
Play Circle is Titty Boy and Dollar Boy.
Yeah, but you guys know that's when he went by Titty Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Again, happy he changed his name. Because if I recall, 2 Chainz was a drug dealer too.
Yeah.
I'm not buying drugs from a nigga named Titty Boy.
No,
To me, it sounds like a nigga that can't grow up.
No. I'm sorry. At that point, if I'm buying drugs, I don't give a fuck what your name is. I'm just trying to get to work.
It does matter.
To you,
You would buy drugs from a nigga named Killer?
Oh, okay, first of all, I'm not buying drugs like that.
I know. But if you were.
I'm sure a dude with the name
yes
Killer
no.
got that word.
Just yes or no.
I'm sure the
that's
dude
not what
named
I asked you.
Killer got that word.
That's not what I asked
So,
you.
yeah, I'm gonna buy, if he got that word, of course I'm gonna buy it from him.
So you would.
Yeah, he ain't, they call him Killer and they gonna kill you right after.
You're giving too much of a long explanation. I just need a yes or no.
I said yes.
Okay. And yeah, after it took you drew it out.
No, I didn't draw it out.
You did. But okay.
Watch the
So,
footage.
we can. But, yeah, so we were in a conversation like, okay, happy these 2 rappers changed their names. Because let's be honest, y'all. If they still had those same names, Titty Boy and Meathead, they would not be where they are right now.
I don't think Meathead. I think Titty Boy would work.
I don't think so.
No, you say that. But you have to understand.
That's not even marketable.
Okay, that's not marketable to like corporate America. Yes, and
it ain't marketable to the real world.
Okay, yeah.
You think the Grammys or whatever going to say, and the winner
that's what I meant with the corporate world.
And so how's he supposed to succeed? So this nigga is gonna be an underground rapper.
Here's the thing. Excuse me, my apologies.
They wouldn't be as big as they are. He wouldn't be mainstream. He would be a straight Atlanta rapper.
And you know what? To the point where maybe that may help him or whatever. Here's the thing.
No, it
we
didn't.
weren't in Atlanta when they were popping.
We know it didn't help him because you know why? Because he changed his names to 2 Chainz.
No, okay.
Yeah. It did help him because if he
yes, that did help him, but I'm not saying that people are like, I'm not listening to no Titty Boy.
They wouldn't, baby.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Sometimes
niggas would be like,
there's also the other world where if your song hot, they don't give a fuck what your name is as long as it's hot.
Okay, so name
name some whack rapper names.
Yes.
Okay, so
that niggas really fuck with that's big. Like
No. We ain't talking that's big. We talking about they fuck with.
Okay, so name some.
Okay, Mr. Mother. I can't say it. Mr. Motherfucking Esquire.
Who the fuck is that?
He's a rapper.
Exactly. That nigga ain't mainstream. Keep going.
I literally saying people fuck with him.
Keep going.
Oh, who else got some weird names?
But I'm talking about being to where they are now. Granted, 2 Chainz is not as big as Future, but he is. White people know who he is. So you said motherfucking Esquire. White people don't know who that nigga is. I don't even. So next person, go.
Okay, you talking about people that fuck with.
Weird ass names like that. Go ahead.
There's a rapper named Big Click.
Not you saying.
She has an audience. They was putting people. They was putting her name in the fucking like double X. I'm like, who the fuck is this person?
You're even naming people. That's not because you said there's another rapper. Meaning niggas.
Right. Yeah, look, they got an audience. You just said I'm just going with whack names at this point. I don't know their status or whatever. I'll listen to their music.
People don't even know who they are.
Yeah, but besides the fact, y'all, yes, it was marketable names after the fact. So we'll, kind of like I said, but we weren't in Atlanta when those names were popping out. At that point, it don't matter. To me, it don't matter what your name is. They're not trying to market. They're not going by their name because clearly that's what they call themselves when they do it. As long they're going to the strip clubs, and if that song's a banger, they don't give a fuck who's saying it. Okay, they can have a dude named
They They do start to care.
They do start to. Okay.
Same thing with Lotto. Her name was Mulatto.
Okay. Hold on. It was that Titty Boy and me had a really offensive.
People would take offense to Titty Boy just because the name Titty's in there. Let's be true. Let's be honest. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. Same thing with Lotto. Her name was Mulatto. People said...
But did people fuck with her? No, and I'm not talking about the people who didn't. I'm literally talking about, did she have a fan base?
People did.
Yes.
They did.
Yes.
But she wasn't going to get further unless she changed her name.
Which is crazy.
And it works.
All I'm saying
is, point was
I like the name Titty Boy. It didn't bother me, okay? And if we keep it in the buck, I think he got away with that because he was in a group. Because they did play a circle, you know. So, it is what it is. Well, go ahead.
So next I want to talk about another rapper who's actually been associated with both these gentlemen.
What you say? With titties? Go ahead.
Drake.
Okay.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Drake and 21 Savage announced they were going on tour. What's the name of the tour? I don't know.
Now on top of the head, I ain't got my phone.
Them nigga tour. Now it's going on tour. So tickets go on sale. And ticket prices, y'all, are out of the ass expensive. Mm-hmm. And people were saying how they were comparing it to Beyonce prices.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And what I read was people were saying the tickets were starting at $200 for nosebleeds.
Oh, shit.
So you're on Ticketmaster now.
Yeah, and before I even got to like filter anything.
So
all that,
like go to the top one.
So up in like 300s, and this is in Dallas because I just picked the city.
How much is the ticket?
We're looking at $379 each, and that's before.
And y'all, if y'all can see the screen, these are niggas that's back against the wall. So you at the top.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Hold on. If you at the top,
you damn near at the ceiling.
Well, okay, that was row C. But if you go to somewhere like, I'm gonna pick a letter that's
you still at the fucking top.
Okay, yeah. M letter, row M. That's $417.
Y'all, they on crack.
So it's just crazy because y'all, 10 years ago, or now 11 years ago, Drake came to Oklahoma City. He came here with Kendrick Lamar and A$AP Rocky.
Paradise.
It was Club Paradise.
Yeah.
This was, I don't know if this was this, I want to say it got to be a second major tour. I only said it because he had a first album and I'm assuming he kind of went on tour. Or if it's not, this was his first one, and this is when A$AP before he came out with the album and Kendrick Lamar before Good Kid, Mad City.
So this was 808 no, this is a...
Section 80.
Yeah, Section 80.
Yes.
I was saying 808 Heartbreak.
I
knew it was 80.
80. Yeah, it's
80.
in there. So here's the thing, though. I bought tickets to the concert. I was on the floor. Now, remind you, we just told you what they were for this tour, up top, back against the wall. I paid $77 a piece for 2 tickets, and I was like in the 5th row.
Y'all.
I know times is different. No, that was 11 years ago. But still.
Y'all, Beyonce tickets wasn't even that high.
It wasn't even that high?
No, what I mean is, Beyonce tickets were high, but...
Oh, you mean like for those type of seats?
Yeah, no.
I see what you mean.
Beyonce tickets wasn't no $300-$400.
And this is arena versus a stadium.
Fam, and my nigga, and I'm not even saying, my nigga, you don't even dance. Like I don't know if you really putting on a show like that. You walking around. So my thing is, to me, I'm like, are your prices that big because you want to have a big ass budget? Because you remember that tour he went on last time? Didn't he have like a Lamborghini in the stage?
Yeah, didn't he? Yeah.
So I feel like this nigga trying
you talking about the Apollo show? Or you talking about some?
No, when he had his last major tour.
Either way, that happened.
Yeah, his last major tour. I remember seeing his set. It was like a Lamborghini on the stage. Like that was the focal point. So if you trying to have a budget like that or bigger, to where you're gonna have alone a Lamborghini in the center of a stage as one prop, you at your rapid ass mind. Fam, You and 21 Savage, bruh.
I don't see y'all having any openers.
I don't know if I've ever really seen 21 Savage perform live, but I imagine it's not all that great.
Yeah, he was on Drake tour, or not Drake tour, J. Cole tour last year, which I don't know how much the prices were for that.
But like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's okay.
It's a bunch of 21s.
I would say this. I don't know. I know that maybe I don't know who are in charge of all these type of things. My whole thing is, you have to understand, everybody is making their hard-earned money, especially at a time where everything is going up, rent, all these type of things. We want to be able to see people. My whole thing is, I don't think there's an artist out there that I already haven't seen that I truly love that I would want to be like, you know what, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Fam, I like Drake too, and when I saw that they announced a concert, granted, y'all know, major artists like that, they don't even come to Oklahoma City no more. So
yeah, like for
shows like that,
so often,
we would have to go to Dallas or whatever.
Yeah.
So we already know that. But when the announcement was going on tour, I was like, I didn't really care for the project that much. But I've never seen Drake in concert, and I do want to see him in concert.
Right.
So I was like, considering maybe how much the tickets would be, I might consider going.
Right.
When I saw that, I'm like, the nigga smoking crack. But I have another issue. Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster's back on that BS.
Right. Yeah,
I bookmarked a tweet for the Drake concert. So these people, they got 2 tickets, okay, and I don't know where their seats are.
Paradise.
I'm assuming based on the price, they were to the back because the price was only $272.
Oh,
so back was to the wall. You was nosebleeds. It don't matter. You win the building. That's all that matter.
Right.
So for 2 tickets at $272 a piece, the price was $544. That's before any fees, taxes. Okay, so 2 tickets
at $272.
$272, $544. Now, if y'all have ever ordered anything bought tickets off of Ticketmaster, you know
them fees.
It's
gonna put you in the chokehold.
Fam. So I'm gonna tell y'all the fees they added, and then the total price. Mind you, $544. Okay? Fees. First off, they charge you a service fee. Okay? Now, the service fee, guys, is per ticket. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you know how much the service fee is per ticket?
It's up there.
Like yes, just
30 a piece.
$263.
Hold on, $260.
$263.55.
I would have took the 30.
Right? Okay. So that makes that service fee $527.10. Now, mind you, tickets $544, service fee $527.10. So now they have a facilities charge. What the fuck is that? Is that the stadium charging people to be there? A facility charge? A facility charge for 2 tickets is $4 a piece, so that's $8. And then last but not least, which is to me is the only fucking fee that should be added, which is a motherfucking processing fee.
It's what, like what, $2 or something?
$6, my friend.
Oh wait, well technically 3 per person.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Making the grand total for 2 motherfucking tickets that were originally priced at $272 a person, and the price before tax was $544. The grand total for 2 motherfucking tickets is $1,085.10. And if y'all think I'm lying, I will show y'all the screenshot. Can you see it? Oh, fuck, y'all can't see it. I don't have Cody and Soda picture, but I promise you that it's there. But y'all, they tripping. Are they not?
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm gonna tell y'all real quick before we move on to the next thing. Back in the day when I used to get tickets, I kind of I think it used to come from like me trying to get a bunch of wrestling tickets because don't get me wrong. At that time, we were actually kind of getting some shows. We did see, Drake was there the same year. I think it was that MMG tour with Ross and all them that came through and everything. So it used to be this thing. And I'm afraid that what if I said it to the wrong person? But I was like, yo, if you want your tickets to be cheap and bypass all them service charges, just go to the arena and purchase the ticket at the ticket booth.
But they don't do shit like that no more.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm never,
I don't think they ever sell tickets at the door at places that's like.
Well, I know that like if the day of the event you can walk through and be like, hey, I'm making a purchase, and then they'll just give you whatever if the thing is not already sold out, they'll let you know if something's sold out.
But the thing is though, these artists like this, them, they're so big. They're gonna sell out online. There won't be anything available.
Exactly, and then a lot of those songs is coming from the resellers. So y'all, we just can't win for nothing.
Yes. So transitioning to sports.
Yeah. What you got? What's sports related?
Baker.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal. So I'll just say Baker Mayfield. This is his fourth. We'll see. Hold on, he's been in the league since 2017. So it's 6 years. This is his fourth team in 6 years. He is now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He's replacing Tom Brady.
No pressure though.
Big ass pressure. And he already.
But you know what? I'm actually. Oh my God! I'm putting this on camera.
What?
I don't think he's gonna do bad. I don't see the Bucks winning.
You think they're going to the playoffs?
I mean, they might make it, but I don't think if they make it, it'd be okay. Back to what we had earlier. Do I think they're gonna make the playoffs?
Based off of Baker's past leadership skills and him leading a team, do you think? And you can't say all the time it's the coaches because this niggas had different coaches, different teams. He's a common denominator. So, do you think with his past he can lead a team to the playoffs? I didn't say becoming championship.
Oh, no. I know that.
Oh. You said shit.
Let's be fucking serious. No disrespect. Respectfully. But come on.
Gotta be honest here.
Let's be honest.
Self-awareness is a thing.
Yes. I mean, I'm going to shoot you small bill, but championship, okay, come on now. Here's the thing. I don't think he's gonna make it the first year, but I don't think he's gonna make it. Here's the thing: this is gonna be one of those make it or break it type situations, and I only say this because
he signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah. So
that nigga is definitely not gonna be on. He's gonna be on another team next year.
If he, I don't know.
You said so yourself. You feel like his football career is coming to an end.
I think we're getting closer to the end than we are at the beginning. I say this because. If he couldn't do it with Cleveland, let's be completely serious. Let me really break this down. That's why I'm kind of like trying to figure this all out.
Okay.
His defense, like the defense that he was with Cleveland, were pretty good. So with the 4 years he was with Cleveland, he only made the playoffs one time. They had a good defense, but I think in Oklahoma, a lot of those times, I felt like their offense always bailed the defense out, so the offense was good. He never really been on a team where both sides of the field were good at the same time, only but 1 year. Even with that, they did win a playoff game, and everybody loves talking about that, but that's the only thing you can say. That's the highest he's ever went. That's the ceiling right there for him. So, my whole thing is, I don't really see too much happen for Tampa Bay's defense as much as it was 2 years ago with Tom Brady.
So I know you're shooting against some Bell, but even still, I think it's still Baker because you just said even when he was with the Browns, his offense was always good, but his defense wasn't good.
Oh no! I was talking about Oklahoma. When he was with Oklahoma, that's why he stood out. That's why he was drafted first because. Offense, they were explosive. Their defense sucked.
They carried him.
Yeah, he carried the offense. He carried the team. I'll give him that. He had receivers like Marquise Brown. He's in the NFL. Oh, Hollywood Brown. What's my nigga's name? CD. He had weapons.
Okay.
Right. So, but it was just the defense. Literally was just kind of holding on.
So what happened when he came to the NFL?
He was with some niggas. He was with the teams. It was the fact that when he got there, his running back, to me personally, Nick Chubb, was the reason why their offense was good. Then they decide, okay, well, how about this? Let's get Jarvis Landry. Let's get Odell Beckham. Let's get them dudes. Mm-hmm. How do you have Odell Beckham, Juice? You have David Njoku. I'm giving my dude from the U some credit because he was a great tight end. Mm-hmm. You have two great running backs in Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. So you have offense. Your line it wasn't bad. You should be winning.
That's showing that it's him.
Yes.
Because it is him because Baker, as y'all also remember, was the top quarterback with fucking interceptions.
Yeah.
That ain't got shit to do with your receivers.
Right.
That's all you. You need to know who the fuck you're throwing to and who's open and who's not. If you over here just throwing blindly, my nigga, that's why this is your fourth team in 6 years.
And then on top of that, that's the reason why Odell left. That's what they just couldn't get it together.
Because the niggas probably thought
the reason why
they couldn't shine.
So when they went to the Panthers, they're thinking, okay, whole new team. He always loved to do this revenge. It was the first game of the year against his old team. He still lost. And then he got replaced by P.J. Walker. Then he got replaced by another quarterback. So then he got traded over to only because their quarterback was hurt and they just needed to do it. They knew they weren't going to make the playoffs. So we just need you. You're a placeholder.
Okay.
So now you over with Tampa. The only thing is
they're going to drop his ass too.
I'm going to say right now, Mike Evans, the wide receiver on the Buccaneers. Mainly to me, and a lot of people, so don't come at me in the comments, feel like he was the main reason why Johnny Manziel won the Heisman at Texas A&M. Mike Evans is going to have to make him look like fucking John Elway out there. Or Dan Marino.
I don't know who John Elway is.
Okay, he was the Denver Broncos' biggest quarterback, and he's still over there. Dan Marino, a legend himself. Brett Favre, how about that? What's that? He's going to have to make him look like him for them to even move anywhere on the standings. Carolina just got what's my man's name? DJ Moore. No, he got traded. They got the number one pick in the draft. I'll say that. Mm-hmm. They're going for a quarterback, either C.J. Stroud from Ohio State or Bryce Young from Alabama. They in the same division as If Lamar Jackson can sign with the fucking Falcons and get this shit over with or something like that, I don't see Baker's team getting past going to the playoffs at all. So, basically, I'll change my answer if I had said it earlier. No, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year.
Okay. So, did you have another sports thing?
March Madness is going on. I didn't fill out a bracket, but I'm just going to go on a limb and say this as if we've already seen some games and some upsets. First of all, I know a lot of people either winning big money or they losing big money right now. Mm-hmm. If I'm going to pick one winner to win the whole entire thing, and I don't care if I'm wrong or not just because I see the same team doing really well, I'm going with the Houston Cougars. I really like what they're doing right now. Kevin Sampson, former coach of Oklahoma, really turned that program around.
Is this a female team?
No.
Oh, interesting to call it the Cougars.
Well, that whole team is called the Cougars.
I thought maybe it was like a women's only college.
Nah. The only time they actually do that, like the whole team is called Cougars, but I mean they went by the cat. They obviously back in the day they didn't know that the older females that be fucking with the young men. Yeah. They didn't know that was gonna be a term, and they're not gonna be like, no, we can't chase them. It's not that they couldn't change it because I noticed because
I was thinking the Cougars. I'm like, is this like a women's college or
because North Texas? Their team back in the day was the North Texas Eagles. I want to say, I may be getting that wrong, but the North Texas Eagles. Mm. You know what that team name is now? Mm. The Mean Green.
You know, I've always thought it's interesting when certain teams have names and
they don't fit the
city.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, y'all. We were at the Thunder and Phoenix Suns game.
Yeah.
Their fucking mascot is a gorilla.
I don't know.
Gorillas don't even want to be in that hot ass weather. Why the fuck would you? You know what I mean? Like, be called the rattlesnakes. It's the desert. The iguanas. Or what's the shit from Holes? The dragon. You know what I'm talking about?
The movie Holes?
Yes. You remember it was like the reptile is like a dragon, but looks like an iguana.
I thought, not lizard or...
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I just...
Yeah, but it could be one of those. And yesterday we was at the game, I was thinking, why the fuck are they called The nigga's a
The
gorilla.
sons, but they got a gorilla.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. I felt like with
Shit
that,
like
they
that
need.
don't make sense.
I feel you. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying right
Like,
now.
for instance, the Thunder mascots, y'all, make sense.
Because his name is Rumble. He's a bison. It's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma has hella thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Tornadoes.
Rumbling.
Our state animal is a bison. Makes fucking sense. One thing Oklahoma got right. One thing. Everything else we fuck up on. But we got our professional basketball team right.
I feel you. I will say this. The gorilla, I don't know if it's from the zoo. It symbolizes something. Because I always thought, because here's the thing.
Kimono dragon.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. But no, I don't know. I like the gorilla though. You know, he was in WWE. He got tombstone by Kane back in the day. That's when I started watching wrestling. And he was out there and shit like that. I couldn't have told you why they gave him a gorilla and all that. But
it just didn't make sense.
I feel you. But here's the thing. There's certain things that just don't go right, and I'm like, how do you have a mascot for heat?
I mean, you could have a son.
But they don't even have a son for the Phoenix Suns. So clearly they not going with the weather type.
Well, okay. You could be like, well, you know what I mean? You could be like,
I don't know the mascot, like, what's his name?
Since, I mean, they can do fictional shit. They could do dragons. Dragons spit out fire. Fire's hot. Heat.
His name is Bernie. He's a famous flame. They ain't no fucking flame. They look a fucking flame to you.
Hold on, so he's supposed to be a burst of fire? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm going with the description.
So the Miami Heat's mascot's supposed to be a burst of fire?
His name is Bernie. It said, standing 6'7" with fire orange fur and a green basketball nose. Oh, I'm sorry. A glimpse of the world's most famous flame, Bernie.
So that nigga's supposed to be a flame, a flame.
Why do I want to make this rest of this episode like who the man? Look, I just found out about the Utah Jazz because everybody's like they ain't got no fucking Jazz in Utah. So I figured out that they was in New Orleans. They just was too lazy to change the name afterwards.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So did you want to talk about Tyler Perry?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Nothing to do. I guess Tiger because the other two ain't podcast worthy.
Well, the reason I mentioned the Tyler Perry Diddy one. Because I'm curious, like, what they would change the TV show into. Like, would Diddy make it back, like, a 106 in Park? Or would Tyler Perry make it, like, a bunch of shows?
See, if Diddy was... Okay, we can talk about it. We'll say this. We'll just use them as a random thing.
So, it came out, y'all, that Tyler Perry and Diddy were
among some others, but yeah.
Were in talks of buying majority share of BET. And I was thinking, if they did do that, what type of network would BET be? I feel like with Diddy, I feel like he might try to bring back the music shows, like like 106 in Park. He may even try to do another fucking Making the Band.
He ain't trying to work like that, unless if he's trying to have one of his other friends do that shit.
But I feel like it would be more music oriented. Like black entertainment.
I would want to hear the pitch. Because
the BET Awards, it's all pretty much music based, right? In my opinion, the BET Awards is heavily music based, but the actual BET network
is Baby Boy.
There's no music on there.
It's Baby Boy.
So you know what I mean. So it's really weird. Like there's nothing music on BET. Like they don't even have like what was the one when they used to do the Access Granted, where they would do the music videos?
Okay, well, we have to also think about the time now. 106 in Park, it catered to that crowd because that's what was going on. They went to those shows to help buy the CD. The thing is that even though they can still do like an interview, like I do artist interviews, especially when they release projects and shit like that. But here's the thing.
Access Code podcast, by the way. Shameless plug.
I like that. But I will say that now it's already in your phone. So it's almost like if you just choose to listen to it or not. But back in the day,
I know, but there are some people too. Like we do still like visuals. Some of us do still like music videos.
And I do too. The thing is that it's just it's like you have to have the whole world get into it again, and maybe they can give it a shot. Maybe they should. I think they should give them a trial run, see what happens first.
I think it would. I think it would be great because even if like with the TV shows, like the competition shows, niggas love reality TV. Yeah. Clearly, they love to watch the dating reality TV shows or even just the ones with just drama. So it will do well, and especially if it's black people, that's gonna be trending on Twitter, right? It'll be like a hot topic. So it's like, I don't know, and I feel like with Tyler Perry, it will be just like what it is now.
Oh yeah, we just changing over maturity holder and shit like that.
Yeah, because I feel like now, like,
I'm mad.
They don't even show music; it's all a bunch of Tyler Perry shows.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it's our podcast. Fuck it. It all makes sense that the fact that Deborah Lee and Bob Johnson was fucking, it makes sense because back in the day, y'all. You know what? We talked about it on the show. We're going to briefly bring it right... I'm going to bring it briefly back up. BET used to be so good.
It did.
It used to be our fucking channel.
I feel like it had something for everyone. And granted now, y'all, we don't have cable, so everything is streaming and stuff. But I remember on Saturdays, in the morning, I know I could always watch the Parkers.
Oh, I see what you mean. I used to watch. We used to watch 106 Park and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like we talked about the BT Awards. But the thing about it was you could tell the difference from when they had it with Bob Johnson and when they had it with Deborah Lee. Actually, the whole fucking channel. Where's my fucking BET Uncut?
It was at Bob. He had BET Uncut.
Yeah, it makes me start to wonder like maybe Bob was really like a pervert behind the scenes. And there you go.
What about the one that was that BET? Or was that MTV? The one that had the cartoon of that girl?
Oh, it was BT.
Okay.
I forgot her name, but I remember. I just remember one episode she was like, y'all need to be making them A's and them B's and them C's. And I was like, no. I made C's. And I thought it was good because she told me that. So my mom was like, why that? The reason I referenced it because she's the only one. Everybody say A's and B's. A's and B's. Some people just say A's. When I made a C, I'm like, oh, I'm good. Nah. I think one report card had straight C's. And no, they wouldn't try to spell my name in each one of them categories. And I was like, what the fuck? So, yeah, I don't know her name, but you're misleading to the children out there at the time. Yeah.
Any other thing you want to talk about?
Oh, real quick. We can talk about Tiger, before we get out of here.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, so...
Let him know?
Yeah, so what happened was is that Tiger Woods, one, I think he should not be in a relationship with anyone romantically because it just seemed like we always hear about this stuff and he don't know how to pick them. But there was this girl, I guess, now, was it technically his girlfriend or just some girl he was just hooking up with? His girlfriend. So, and you may correct me if I'm wrong, but so basically they broke up. But she lived with him for 5 years after the breakup. She said that's what they agreed on. And there's no paperwork. There was no witnesses, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so allegedly Tiger Woods is being sued right now for $31 million from his ex-girlfriend. So they were living together the time they were together. And she said they had a verbal agreement that even if they broke up, she would be able to live with him for 5 years for free. Now, ain't no way we believe that shit. Because if I break up with your ass, why the hell would I say,
oh, yeah, you can stay here, though.
You can live here for 5 years, rent free.
And I know that gotta be a lie because why the fuck are you putting a time limit on some, like, stay here for 5 years? Like, why would I want to still see you?
Yeah, like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, like, 5 years sound like that was a bit excessive. I think he broke up with her. She didn't catch the message, or hey, we should take a break or something like that. And she just stayed there for 5 years. But he was too afraid to say something to her. So he pulled this elaborate plan to be like, hey, we're going on a surprise vacation. Pack a bag. She packed a bag, thinking she's going on vacation, the beach. So she got her real sensuals and shit like that. And they just
for real, what?
Essentials. Oh my God.
Not essentials. Essentials. Gotcha. But yeah, so how Tyler, God damn it. How Tiger broke up with her, like Cody said, was he told her they were going on vacation. Mm-hmm. So they went to the airport, got out the car. Well, she got out the car.
She did.
And the driver pulled off and they left.
Well, no, that's when they let her know.
Yeah, and when she came back, she came back to
changed
the
the
house.
Locks and shit.
He had changed the locks.
Yeah.
So he kicked her out the house.
So she's suing him.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see who takes that case on pro bono. But I don't know. Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's about it. Cause I think it was a pretty good episode. So yeah.
I do too.
All right.
Well, all right, guys. Until next time.
Bye.